Hey everybody! It's Vanessa season. Why did I go back to ranked, man? Because I got 20 tickets. That's right. Because it doesn't matter. And we started to piece together the Vanessa loop with the archetype that we had by the end of the last one. Obviously, we're going Enchanted. Obsidian Grenade. Restorative Seashell early could go crazy. Radiant Ambergris is useless. I want 100 damage grenade right out of the gate. For sure. And then I want you to give me a neutral item. Getting 5 gold in a roundabout way, I guess, is kind of sick. I can't believe I need to go to Bazaar. Bazaar, monsters, day 1. Okay, they all have 100 health, except Viper, which has 75. So what do we want? We probably want Pelt or Fang. The reason is Fang could do extra damage to finish the job if the grenade doesn't crit our enemy day 1. Pelt is just gold. Dude, the early grenade upgrades could go kind of insane too. Eventually, I don't know, it could be single weapon grenade. Let's look for some mediums. We got gold to spare. You're just a nice inheritor of buffs. I'm kind of tempted. Let's sell out. Run a little bit of extra stuff on the board just to get us to... You probably are aware of this. It would be nice to get to 200 damage on day 1. Which is coincidentally the amount of health that Mac has. Skill? Skill, my lord? Damage skill? 10% crit chance. Okay. Now you're gonna have 250. I would love this. Oh, a 35% grenade crit would go kind of crazy. City and Yeti crab, Coral's armor. Hate to see a lot of shields, but if we just manage to... Oh, son of a gun. I resign. I didn't expect you to have a 65 shield coral armor day 1, bro. That's insanity. They really... I'm checking my phone. Sorry. So I'm not watching this. I don't need to... What's going to change? Nothing's going to change. There's no reason to be here. Fine, you got me. Yes, I'm a little salty, okay? The worst part is I can't even be, like, self-righteous about it, because this was, like, the base case. We didn't get any crits. That's basically what we would expect to happen. And even the crits with the gun wouldn't have even saved us, but the crits with the grenade would have gone crazy. You know it. I know it. This is good, too. Do we want to transform? I don't think so. I don't think that's necessary right now. I like my items. We do have kind of a burn setup, sort of. Handedness, please. The crit chance is not going to last forever. I'd rather have handedness. Well, okay. Plus 4% crit chance.
I'm just getting you ready for them.
Small aquatic. They do have a certain aquatic build coming our way, but small and large. I think I'd rather look at the small and large. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what to run. Because, like, I could make... Ace the aquatic under the right. Oh, you got a much better cooldown now. You're actually, like, it's possible to put you on the board.
And that's how a master merchant makes a sale.
When you use an adjacent, this gains hate. I can't afford you.
Must be a hole in my coin purse.
Is this what I want to do? How do we get the kill, man? You don't. That's the funny part. I really needed, like, powder flask to reload the grenade is where I'd rather be. I do sort of think this is what we want for now, though. As crazy as it sounds, I think we'll be basically unkillable. It just takes a second to get started. The thing is, it's going to be very annoying because we're going to have to wait for the sandstorm to win. But win we shall, man. Win we shall. It's just going to be very irritating on the way down. 4% crit. Oh, 14% crit chance. How about that? I think I'll give it to you straight, Doc. Without reloading, I think we have no chance to win day 2. But when our board expands, there might be an aquatic build in here somewhere. Seaweed gets charged really fast because of the vents triple cast.
Maybe a skirmish.
How is it possible, like, my backpack is full, but I don't like anything that I have?
Not war.
But you don't do anything, so you can go. You're tempting if we're going aquatic, to be honest. Bam! I didn't know it fired off like that, man. Honestly, heart of hearts, hand to God, I think we have to reroll to look for the powder flask. That's really bad.
Borrow more gold from the tyrant.
I'm going in, man. Because we want to have some fun. You're done, bud. You're done? You're done? We need 5 more. Well, we're striking out then. You could keep your... Yeah, keep that. Buy the port.
You are enough,
We can run port,
but I'm
grenade,
glad you
double barrel. Maybe, I do feel like this is our best chance, to be honest with you. And this is a heck of a pivot for day 2, is to sell your entire stack just to buy a port. And port is not even really historically that good for me to begin with. But I do like 20 damage versus 140 with a huge crit chance that reloads and gets charged up. Maybe there's something to this, man. Maybe there's a little something to this. Now, I know you got Life Preserver, but still. Hold, hold, hold.
Next time, boys, less blunder,
More plunder. Oh, now we're talking. Now we're talking. And we're gonna get a silver ammo item. Just more grenades would be crazy. A thermal, because he's holding a thermal detonator. Remember that? Yeah, we just want to take the free item. We're not exactly rolling in space right now.
Rally, men.
No
Right
offense,
to the wind.
spiritualized. I don't really think we want plasma grenade out there too much, but how about a bronze tier item that's a grenade? I'm not even gonna dignify that with a response, to be honest. Really hard time believing this is gonna be good for us, but whatever. On the other hand, I have a very easy time believing that your skill could be awesome. It could give us a reload, which would then allow us to shoot and get ready for the port reload to come like a second later.
But I followed all the instructions.
This would be huge. Even like maybe bottled lightning would be okay too. None of the stuff you have is like horrible. That's probably the worst. Reloads all items. Hang on. You do 11 burn in 9 seconds, but then you slow everybody's items, which is not necessarily bad. You do 8 burn in 5 seconds, and you don't slow my items, which seems a lot better to me.
This is treasure. I will share mine with you.
I mean, for the time... No. It's got to be sell the well, no, sell these two that we're definitely never going to use. Rightmost item gets a better crit chance, and then run the grenade on the far right.
Is my reward.
What's your crit chance is like 50 now, right? 65! Oh, snap. 10% extra crit chance or the 11 burn. I'm going to take the crit chance. Because, like, I think our success or failure is disproportionately attached to this obsidian grenade, which would also be a great upgrade target for the bronze upgrade. They're on a similar sort of ride right here. When they reload, gain 10 regen. I think we're pretty strong against regen. Just because of the fact that we do so much burst damage. I gotta hand it to them. They got really down to the wire there, but they pulled it out. We were one crit away from definitely, I think, decimating them, but like, let's not worry about that too much. I still got hope for this run. It's kind of like, it's a Mac adjacent run. What'd you give me? Dive weights. For each adjacent aquatic. This isn't really what we're building for, right? I know people like it. For each adjacent aquatic, reduce its cooldown by 1 second. So we can get it down to 6 seconds in theory, and it has 3 multicast. It's interesting. I just don't know if it's what we're looking for. Okay. Upgraded bronze. This is a given. I really wish we'd gotten the grenade update earlier, but upgrade earlier, I should say. But I didn't prioritize like weapon shops or small shops, so it's entirely my own fault. B1 and B2 upgraded bronze item. Long term, it's gotta be Vanessa's amulet. Sorry, double barrel. I'd love to get you going, man. And then, you know, I mean, while we're here, I guess you might as well have it go out there. Blood Reef Raider has a crow's nest. I don't know if we're really... We might be aiming for crow's nest reloading grenade, man. Even just a powder flask might hit the spot. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's the type of stuff that I'm on right now. I have the plasma grenade eating the grenade's crit chance. Revolver's not really what I want to see. It just doesn't do enough damage. I'd rather have the burn potion. Random item. I snoozed that. Work at the docks. Give me a weapon that upgrades my existing weapons. It's pretty bad. We have a property, but I'm not... I'm not obsessed with it. Let's put it that way. 60... You still really only have 65? Okay. Okay. No, I trust you. Okay, a 1-win Mac versus a 1-win Vanessa. I feel like our grenade upgrade is just so devastating against a Mac early. 15 regen is nasty. For sure, brother. For sure. They got a lot of poison. They got a lot of crit chance. They got a chunk of lead on the board. I've been there. And then if you could just be so kind as to have that grenade go off. Oh! I believe in it, man. I still think this could be lifesteal grenade, 1 weapon, and then not run the port. But we gotta get the means to make that work first. Honestly. Yeah. Yeah, I can see it. I think we just need to stay... we're not a regen building board. We just want to stay alive long enough for our grenade to go off as many times as it takes. The rest of these could, in theory, have a chance to stay on the board.
Is our strongest. Does he...
Use a vehicle. When you use a weapon, weapons adjacent to it gain damage. Listen, it's not like that big of a deal, but it's something. Sells a quad. I'd rather just get an item for free. That's a bad one. I guess it could have transformed into that. So I think I'm very scared about going up against Scoville, man. They're very strong. I think this is better because the cooldown reducer is always good, and the counter-strike skill is very good as well. So I would take whatever I could get. Like, this is a decent experience, high chance of a decent reward. Maybe you get a B, but at least we win. Fantastic. Now, I think as of right now, we have to put it on port. I wish it weren't so. I wish I could just stack it on grenade and go crazy mode, but...
You look like a hardy one. Need some work.
Okay, now this is a different story, man. Because icy revolver is a mighty interesting addition to the
You
board.
can learn a lot from nature.
When you freeze, your weapons gain 2 damage. I would like otherwise never take that. Hasting a weapon for 7 seconds is also crazy, but even, I mean, 2 damage, it takes a while to add up, don't get me wrong. But it adds up. And I think you're gone, man. I think you're out here. Adjacent weapon. Yeah. I respect this. I respect this build. Please tell me you have like all large items except for 1 matchbook or matchbox. 1 yo-yo, 1 proboscis. We can't really freeze proboscis though. At least we got small things that we can freeze. That's basically what I was looking for. Why do I seem to be getting my you-know-what kicked? Wait a second. It's because of their incredible heal, man. They have an outrageous heal. Stop. My revolver's taking so long, man. Oh! Oh, we were in there, too. We were in there. Okay, now we need some haste. We could get to 4 on this one. Don't BS me, man. We could get to 4. We have a fiery enchantment. There's no way we can't. +2 max ammo for each toy you have. These are weapons. These aren't toys, man. Speaking of which,
Any good fights lately?
I don't really care about a silver axe, to be honest with you. You don't really haste. Otherwise, I'd be interested to put you out there.
Ride that
But
tide.
how about silver loot? How about... You know what? I'm not going to say what I was going to say. But you're ticking me off. That's the simple part. You know what? I'm going back to gumball tech. This is a big season for gumballs. Yes. Blues. Blues and reds, please. Blues and reds. I can't be mad about that. 1 useless yellow gumball is not bad at all. I'd really like to level, but we'll go Dire Inglet. What do you have again? When you use a weapon, its crit chance goes up. Obsidian Fang is interesting. See, this is more like it, man. This is more like it.
It's over already. We barely got our flags up.
Golden Pelt. It might not be the best thing for us, but it feels good because I can just sell it without even worrying about the maximum opportunity of it too much. We got a transformation. I mean, you could transform Fiery Revolver, but it's pretty close to like the best of what we'd possibly be looking for. I think we got to go smalls and mediums.
Master merchant or something.
More ammo. I just don't see it with what we presently got. Harpoon is always interesting, but I miss Revolver's old cooldown, man.
My fight is
Okay, John C. Reilly, Mr. Cellophane type stuff. I've lost confidence in our run. Our grenade should have gotten us more wins early, but I screwed it up. Oh no. If they have 5 small items, destroy a small item. I've got 6 small items. At least we crit. Don't break my grenade. We're so close, man. Don't break my grenade! Okay, as bad as the run sort of feels, it's actually 3-3 right now. I don't know why the Dooley's board was half empty. Maybe they pivoted or were like going all in on something and we hit him at the right time. Another plasma grenade. Starting to believe that actually the slows are good because we have a charging item that could bypass it, but that's tough. It's tough for a fellow like me. I'm gonna go through with it, man. Transform this. What'd you become?
now. This is how you win a war.
Don't talk to me. I would like to upgrade a silver or lower. Now, this is tough for me. Because I need to go to Bazaar. Because the port might give us more charge. It does not. But it would give us a better weapon. I think, as much as I want grenade, I think you go port for 2 reasons. It's more expensive to upgrade larges versus smalls. And it'll give us golden weapons, which could pay dividends for a long time. Bronze Piranha, on the other hand, not incredibly stoked about that. You're probably gone too. Okay, okay. And it reloads 2 ammo. I mean, that's not nothing. I honestly, in my heart of hearts, I think I gotta go Viper Tyrant. I know where I stand. Now, to be real with you on this one, I think our best get might be a, either, are you, oh, you're not enchanted. I think the best thing would be Toxic Fang. Because Toxic Fang could be transformed into a Toxic Small. That could be, like, in particular, an ammo weapon.
Maybe a skirmish.
Wow, I don't know what to do with myself. You would get buffed a little bit by Revolver, but it would take a long time. Let me see what you got. I just like Dig Sight, man. We don't really slow. When you haste slow, poison, burn, charge this 1 second. I mean, you're a Mac item, but that doesn't mean you can't work for us. That's kind of crazy. Haste your lifesteal. I mean, listen, fellas. That seems like it could hit the spot. Obviously, like, lifesteal grenade would go kind of nutty. We really only want weapon items. This is like a weak upgrade, but I'm going to send it out there anyway. I think it was better than the other nodes. 5 win Vanessa on like 19 prestige. That is something I'm not so pleased with. I'm so displeased I'm going to move my glasses into the not pleased position. It's a Shark Claws Switchblade Katana run. Okay, so they're going to be doing a... And the dive weights are going to go kind of nutty. But we got some lifesteal in theory. At any second now, we got some lifesteal coming our way. Did you just eat my grenade and take no damage? Like, what happened? Did anybody see that? It's like I threw a grenade at them. Oh, probably it hit at the same time as the seaweed, probably. Oh, Bonk is devastated. Dude, they got the whole squad laughing with that build. How'd you get Bonk already? I don't think we're... Well, on the other hand, I'm recreating the Mac build that always loses for me.
Rally men, blades to the
Toxic Mantis Shrimp is a... I don't know what to think about that. What I do know is you're never gonna make it onto the board. You guys have a chance. When you slow, this gains 15. Okay, because they are ammo items.
I am C4, munitions training robot. I am...
First 4 times you use an ammo item, slow an item. Okay, hang on. Wait a tick here. First 4 to slow. Gains 6. It would have a lot of damage, man. Poison equal to this item's burn. Burn 2. It just takes so long to go off, but I feel like you're, like, no good. You would get buffed slowly. We already have some burn coming out. The ammo would be useful, to be fair, but I feel like this slow charging the Mantis Shrimp up to get it firing a little faster might actually matter more. And then perchance a port, sire? A port? You gotta take a peek. Charge adjacent items, 1 second. Come on, man. No port, I'm afraid. That's fine. I still believe the 4-win guarantee is in effect here. Now this would be huge when you crit haste an item for 1 second because we got the 2 critting weapons. The crits are off the chart, man. See, that would go crazy. We give yet another weapon lifesteal. We're unkillable in so many ways. I would settle for 6% cooldown reduction on everything, but I would love the skill. Cosmic Plumage, I'm afraid. I gotta read this item because maybe it's changed. When you crit, charge this 1 second. Things, people don't change. I don't believe that, but it's funny to say it. Okay, a little bit more damage on everything, because it's also, in theory, a little bit more lifesteal. Yes, the yellow gumballs are not worth a lot for us specifically. I really don't believe that your Cinder matters. Yes, it would also give you 4 poison. I don't think that's what's going to get the kill. The kill's still largely going to be Grenade. Well, then what are you doing out here? Don't talk to me. I'm not ready for that line of questioning yet. A 4-win pig. We tend to do best against enemies that are not tanky right now. So even though pig is considered underpowered right now in this patch, I think, I'm scared of what they got going on because we need to kill them fast, which is something we don't really do a good job of. We're going to freeze nothing. They got that nasty Jabalian flail, man. Please tell me I can get lifesteal on my grenade, like Toot Sweet, so I can actually, like, heal a little bit. Not a lot, but a little, and it gets hasted. Port me, please. Oh my god, we made it! We made it! Now let me take a peek at something. Okay, it's still like, it's still the grenade. And all of our weapons having lifesteal is definitely, that's a part of it too. Your items gain 100% crit chance for 4 seconds. Well, that clears Vanessa's amulet in this situation. Health for power? I think we got to. Could double the crit chance on something. You gain regen or ritual dagger. You're really gonna like double the crit chance? You're already enchanted. What happens if you get a deadly port? Oh, it's only on weapons. This starts with lifesteal. I know. Probably mogs you to the extreme, but we go down to 1200 HP, which is really tough for me to justify. This, on the other hand, leaves us at 1300, a much safer number. The problem is, like, you guys don't really have to crit. Like, your crits don't matter, to be honest. I gotta look at Runic Bow, okay? Bow. Not Jabalian Longbow. Runic Double Bow. 7 seconds, multicast 2. Double crit damage. It does 45 times 2 damage with built-in lifesteal. I'm sorry, it's just not, like... It's not worth it, because you do 48 times 2, and we just have you there to enable lifesteal. And I don't think the crit is, like, worth that much, man. So I think I made a mistake, and we'll just take Ritual Dagger and then probably dump it.
The tyrant's whole kingdom.
Silver tier ammo. Hard to imagine is what I'm looking for, but... Okay. Anyway, we could start blasting, no doubt about that. We got 44 gold. What are you? Small items are, that's kind of our trade right now.
You're a smart one for your size.
Let me, you scale better. You scale better. Too late, I think, for nesting doll. You're always interesting, man. Because with blowgun, next to you, you'd poison equal to this item's damage. Every time you or you went off, you would gain 2 damage. Takes a long time to get what we need out of that, but it's a very interesting idea. I can't disagree with that. Let's see what we got against weapons platform. It'd be nice to get to the enchantment today. I don't even know what we would be enchanting, but it'd be nice to get there. When you use a large item, haste 2 smalls, hang on. There's something in there. I've never even really looked at your skills, to be honest. Ah! Get him, dude! Oh my god. Got a little spooky there for a second. Haste 1 adjacent for 2 seconds. I mean, hasting port might justify, like, removing something. Probably you, to be honest. Oh, you gotta try. This should be fine, right? Right, guys? I don't even really know what we're looking for. We rinsed you to the extreme. Holy cow. Right, don't count your chickens just quite yet, but we dominated you. That's definitely not what we want, which is great because it means we can sell it. Enchant an item with crit effects. Well, what I'm thinking is maybe you could make the port deadly, and then it would make everything else that it creates deadly. It says your ammo items have plus 20% crit chance, which strikes me as, you know what? It's like putting a Vanessa's amulet inside of the port. I could look at every single option, but I'm kind of a vibes-based enjoyer. And the crit chance does matter, I think.
Go ahead.
Kron 152. I would love it if it made every weapon deadly too that it created. I don't think it's gonna work like that, but it would be sick. I don't even know if we can freeze. Maybe we can freeze silencer. We can freeze amulet. I don't think it does anything. See, the thing is, you got lifesteal, but we got lifesteal of our own, man. Not to mention the status effects. Yeah, I think we got you in a rough spot. That's 5 wins. 5 win, Vanessa. And we beat 1 weapon, Vanessa, which is, I imagine if you're rocking that build, that's gotta hurt. But to have me do that to you. I don't like the new shield potion, just because in my head I'm like, 1 second, that's nothing. But it could be great. But it's hard to get rid of you, and it's hard to get rid of you.
I'm a people person.
I gotta think about it.
Sometimes I sell stuff.
I think you gotta buy
Happy
it.
to make a sale. Sad to say goodbye.
The thing for me is I don't know how much damage our double barrel was actually doing. But I do know, hang on, you're never gonna make it back, you're never gonna make it back, you're never gonna make it back because you're already in there. You guys are you're never gonna make it. I have to imagine the grenade is responsible for so much more damage that giving it a double damage, essentially, plus 30% more crit chance has got to be worth it. Now, do you run Icy Revolver crit, or do you run Mantis Shrimp crit? You run Icy Revolver because it fires twice as frequently. Yeah, okay, actually, I think this was a big play, man. We're still kind of trying to recreate one-weapon grenade.
You rush from moment to moment. Slow
Interesting.
and
We do have a
steady
burn...
passage.
We do have a burn, a slow, a poison, and a freeze. And this slows. And the slow buffs the Mantis Shrimp. Oh. We have burn, poison, slow. It does say another item. We have burn, poison, freeze at a minimum. This would multicast 3 times. But we would lose... we can't take that off. You would lose this and this. So you'd lose your lifesteal.
Time.
You get a 4x multicaster that would buff the crap out of the Mantis Shrimp. I gotta give it a try just for... You're actually also really interesting, but... You slow 2 for 2 seconds. You slow... Oh, okay, it's the same. And your multicast 3, your multicast 4. Now there's a part of me that's like, maybe I should have you get the extra crit chance because you're going to be pumping, man. Yeah, okay. Let's just see how she runs, okay? They all ran after the farmer's wife, or whatever they say. But we had a... Losing the lifesteal is going to suck, but we still have the vast majority of our damage still attached to the grenade. And then the mantis shrimp, as you can see, it gets quite deadly, gentlemen. It gets quite deadly. If I could just find a way to have you just have lifesteal,
Jellyfish. Ride that tide.
that would hit the spot. How about your weapons all have lifesteal?
Don't explode.
Okay, hang on. When you crit with an item, reload another item, to me, means you could pull this. It takes a little damage away, but our crit chance is still really high enough that I think we'd be reloading our grenade. And then, you get your life steal. And then we'd love to have more things that can crit, but that you're also an ammo sucker. Okay, this is possibly going to ruin our whole run. But I have to try, man. That's horrible. Horror is when you use another weapon, charge this 2 seconds, plus 50% crit chance. And we don't even have the lifesteal out. I gotta give it a shot, okay? Just because this is a different world in which we're living. Give me someone who's got bad stats so I got a chance. This feels representative, man. They're level 12. I'm level 11 or something. They got 3,700 HP. Restorative shipwreck seems heinous for me. That seems really bad. Do something. Do something, please. Do something. I don't think this is really fair because my best item got slowed forever, and if I probably could have won if I was trying. Okay, it's theoretically possible we should have kept port, and it was the item that tied the whole run together. Enchanted item was slow. It's gonna have to be random swashbuckle for me, friend. It's gonna have to be random swashbuckle. That looks shiny. Double the bonus? Okay, now you're out. You're in because you're very necessary. You're gonna get hasted. And then you're in as well. But I don't really know if this is optimum. How about a small shield item? You never know. You could crit. You have but you're gonna suck up reloads too. Yeah, okay. Good point, good point. I think it'll be interesting to see how badly we body the AI. You have a reload option, right? I gotta give you a chance. You have 2 regen for each ammo. Even that wouldn't be too bad. Okay, so let's see how this goes, man. One thing's for sure, Mantis Shrimp is gonna... Mantis Shrimp pop the frick off! We do need that lifesteal to keep us going, but that Mantis... there's a proof of concept in here, okay? That's embarrassing that you would debase yourself by giving me Noxious Potion here, okay? Platinum Revolver, which is actually dime. It's just more damage, but it's not bad. You already know where I'm going with this one, man. It's Mandala, because the chance for the memery is just so high. When you use another Aquatic, charge this 1 second. Destroy this and all smaller items for the fight. Purchase an item from Jules. An interesting idea. Not what we need, but it's an interesting idea. Burn Tua, charge adjacent items 1 second. When you burn, this gains burn. Adjacent items gain 20% crit chance. Now that's kind of nutty, but Damn. What do you got? I think we
Oh,
lose.
Can't hold this.
I think we lose, but I think we achieved the ultimate goal of any run. Having a lot of fun. Because they're on 8 wins.
I may be young for a captain,
And I'm on
but I've seen my share.
lethal, right? Even though it looks like I have prestige. That's correct, I think. Well, you know what? If we can get our lifesteal going fast enough. It doesn't look like that's gonna happen. Wait a second, though. Mantis Shrimp? Mantis Shrimp came through in the clutch. It tried. It tried. We ran out of ammo on our grenade, man. Alright, maybe you could say, perchance I flew a little too close to the sun on this one. But I had fun. And I'm having a lot of fun with Vanessa so far. I feel like we're close to a breakthrough. For now, thanks for watching again. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, click the like button. I'm going to run another one back real quick, so I'll see you next time. Later!